about?
I feel like you never really wear black. I'm trying to be more colorful about shit, but I haven't been going shopping, which I want to do.
All right.
But with this fucking leg, I don't have my six pack that I want.
Me neither. It's because my knee hurts. That's what's been going on with me too.
I'm doing pathetic push-ups in the morning. They are
Like
so pathetic.
pushing, like sitting down pushing?
No, I get on.
Oh, you do a lot more than I do.
It's like 5 or 10. That's it.
Oh, no.
That's the limit.
I do 11, so. It's because my knee.
All right, I'm going to hear this back.
Oh, goodness.
Leg.
I don't have my six pack that I want.
Me neither. It's because my knee hurts. That's what's been going on with me too.
I'm doing pathetic push-ups in the morning. No, I get on.
Oh, you do a lot more than I do.
I'm going to hear this back. And I did. Okay. And that's that. Last movie you saw in the movie theater, Tracy?
Get Out.
Okay. Are you going to see that new horror movie that guy did?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to Pet Sematary.
Have you read the book?
Of course I have.
Okay. Does that spoil anything?
No, it's not about that.
Oh.
It's about, it's not about the
ending?
story.
I
no.
like movies that aren't about the story. All right.
It's not about the story. No, because, you know the story, but you want to see if you can get scared by the visuals.
This is why I never read it.
I'll tell you the whole story.
This is why I love movies so much.
I'll read the book to you.
You guys bothered reading. I never did.
I watched Pet Sematary 2, and read the book.
Oh,
I read
two.
it.
Who he didn't do 2, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, God, it was so bad. It was like Evil Dead. It was like,
Okay.
cream corn.
Some things are better left dead, though, right? You would say?
Sometimes dead is better.
Sometimes dead is
There you
better.
go.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
I just sent Chemda my stand-up.
Oh.
This is nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time.
So what I do is I read it, and then I'm like, oh, I just want to tell you just a couple responses, and then we're on the phone for like 1 or 2 hours about like going word for word through it.
It's a process. I take it very seriously. Come out and see it. We're going to perform it April 15th. And when I say we, it's going to be, I figured this would be an easier way to do it. I call it Keith Malley and Friends, and I'm going to have audience members come up and read 5 minutes of my stand-up in their voices. And then it's like, it really involves everybody.
In their voice? So I think everyone should try the Keith Malley voice.
They'll try to be funny, do a Fred Flintstone thing. I don't need that business. All right, so that's April 15th, but it's a whole weekend of fun. April 13th, a launch party at my place, festivities, hamburgers, Chemda's special grass. It's going to be a good time. Then the 14th, silent trailers hosted by Chemda, who knows nothing about movies, will describe movies on silent, and we shout out and guess what they are. Following that, You Can't Say That, our cross between taboo and charades. And I'll talk more about it, but this guest today is going to be part of both events on the 14th. And I can't be more excited. Co-host of Teen Mom Trash Podcast, Trash Talk, 90
Day Fiance.
Are these real shows?
Trash Talk.
Teen Mom Trash Talk Podcast, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk Podcast. Tracey Carnazzo.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Tracey.
You said you couldn't be happier.
I couldn't.
Really?
I couldn't. I think you're a dream.
Oh my God. Thank you.
When you were the first time you were ever on was 2017. Everybody said you were their favorite guest of the entire year.
It was actually best guest.
Best guest, right? So yes, of course I couldn't be happier.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm really excited for Keith and the Girl Week. I feel like I'm scared that you're letting these crazy people into your house. That's terrifying. How many people?
A nice amount. It's going to be a nice amount. I have a big yard.
I don't, it's not about the size of your yard. Sorry, guys. I love you, but that is a big chance.
All right, let's go over some polls. You ready? Keith and the Girl polls. Of course, if you go to our forum, sign up. It's free, and you see threads that you can comment for every show.
I love your forums.
And every thread has a poll.
Yes.
Okay. So we were going over old My Name is Keith episodes where me and the guests get drunk and blah, blah, blah. And it resulted in this poll. You fucking kidding me? And your choices were yes or no. 54% say no. Not fucking kidding.
All right,
wow.
cool.
Okay. So it's a little behind the
Do you still do
scenes.
that podcast even though you don't drink?
I don't drink on it. No,
Right.
lately we've been doing commentary for old stand-up shows.
You know what you should do? You should hold your breath and get real dizzy.
Then start talking. We all spin around.
Spin around a lot and then like hit yourself in the head and then be like, all right, I'm ready.
I pass him some weed on these.
I
latest.
saw, because I was in the other night and I was like, Keith is smoking drugs. And I watched you and I could not believe it. I didn't know you did that.
Well, if people are wondering, Keith, what is the secret to sobriety? It's to do drugs. Never been healthier.
I called your sponsor that night.
Somebody asked me the other day, do you do coke? I go, sure, that wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Here's another poll. Ready? This is based on an article we read that 1 in 4 people, 25%, did not have sex in all of 2018.
That's what happens when I go celibate.
See?
Everyone, you're the trendsetter?
Trend and or I'm not fucking.
You were the guy. It was you.
So I was curious, what about our audience? How much are they fucking? Did you have sex in 2018? 25% have not. It's a perfect match with science.
Okay, but I want to know who's in a relationship.
Me and 25% of the audience are going to have an orgy in April.
Oh,
We're going to let it all out.
there's going to be a new poll. Did you fuck him in 2019? 99% of the audience said yes at Keith's house party.
But I have to, I wish like when you wrote on social media,
Yeah.
there's a little tag that said if you had sex in a year. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh, like you get a little badge.
you're arguing with somebody, and then you find out, I was arguing with somebody that didn't fuck all year.
Well, there is a way to know that actually.
How?
So what you do is, and this is what I do a lot of times when I have like people that attack me or trolls or whatever, you go to their profile and you look just through a few of their pictures.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
You're not.
Sometimes people say such mean things to me online and I get really upset. Like honestly, like truly upset. And then I scroll through a few pictures and I'm like, aha.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
That's a good way to go about it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How is your relationship, Tracy?
It's great. How's yours?
Everything's good with you?
Yeah, everything's good. You?
Okay.
How do you like your girlfriend's kids?
We haven't met yet, so they're great.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, I'm not dating the
It doesn't
kids.
sound like a very healthy relationship.
What do I care? There's no way
No, I
to
just
win.
wanted to know.
Everybody says take it slow. You take it slow. It's like, well, what's the?
I know.
Why are you taking so long?
You're gonna get married? Has anyone asked if you were gonna get married so soon after your tragic divorce?
No.
No one asked you that? Really?
I don't think so.
People have asked me, like, are you going to get married again? I'm like, why don't I get divorced?
I should probably get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also not in a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a baby?
I mean,
yes.
it's fair to say that right now, no.
Right.
No, I'm not going to get married again. But
Right, like you don't have a plan for that, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid it right now. Just for right now. I might change my mind. What?
What do you mean change your mind? You have to know as soon as you change anything in your life, you have to know what's next.
It's the
Right.
next step.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to marry myself.
Ooh.
By the way, your boyfriend won Caroline's March Madness, the big comedy club in New York City.
Yeah.
They put all the comics against each other. And
Well, not all the comics. They put 64 of them. Relax.
That's I didn't know there were 64 comics.
They don't put all the comics.
Right.
6,000 of them have been on our show.
So 64 comics, and he's
Right.
the best. What's that like?
He
to know?
won. It's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something else that I have to.
Does he do acceptance speeches at home?
He did one on stage. I didn't even listen to it. But yeah, he did my home. Like, thank you for everyone who's posted on Instagram.
Right.
Oh, I'm so grateful. So humble.
But I feel like I get these little hints about your relationship.
You know,
But you're
can I
telling
just
me-
say something
yeah.
funny though?
Yeah.
When me and him were friends before we dated, and he had been on your show, and I remember thinking that was like such a big deal, which it is. It's such a big deal. And I saw him out at a club. You know, we were both doing a show, and I was like, wow. I said, this is an exact real story. I said, wow, you did Keith and the Girl today. How do you stay so humble? And he was like, you know, I just try. And I'll never forget that.
You bring us up. Is it
Yeah.
strange he hasn't been on lately?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
All right.
weird.
Okay.
We only bring on one part of the couple at a time.
Right.
And then when you win Best New Guest, the other partner never comes
Oh,
on.
wow.
Yeah,
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Shit.
But things are good.
Yeah, things are fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't need those.
Oh, the double
questions.
tear. Okay.
Yeah. Now I have a friend.
Yeah.
Jill. Okay. So Jill is
Jill
in. A,
doesn't sound real.
she's in a relationship, and it's a little it's rocky and weird, but she's not dealing with what everybody on the outside
Right.
can see.
Okay.
Have you ever seen somebody in a relationship like that? And is it almost maddening because you're their friend, but you know you just have to wait until they get out of their
Yeah,
cycle?
absolutely. So my friend, we'll call her Marcella. That's her real name.
Okay.
Her boyfriend used to beat the shit out of her all the time,
Okay.
like in the face area a
Right.
lot. And his name was Pat. That's his real name.
Okay.
And then she used to get beaten up all the time. And then Pat would be very aggressive to me and her other friends. And then she broke up with Pat like years later. And then she married some guy named Pat.
Okay.
Was he a better
But
Pat?
but he doesn't talk to us anymore.
I see.
Because we try to help her not get killed.
Okay, so don't help. I shouldn't help Jill because that'll just make Jill resent
No, that
me.
wasn't really. Listen, I give a lot of relationship advice on my podcast,
Right.
Teen Mom Trash Talk. We have a little bonus podcast where I just answer fans' questions.
Right.
And a lot of it, people, just like really look up to me for advice because I give really good advice. I live my best life, and they just know that I am basically the authority on like most things in life.
Right.
And I give really, really good advice. So I would say, Jill, like, you do what you can
Right.
to get through the day, Jill.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I would tell Jill. What about you, Chemda? Would you?
I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, Jill.
I hope Jill feels better.
Because I care about Jill.
I heard Jill's really thin.
You, You can't make Jill do anything she's not ready to do.
Yeah, especially
So-
Jack. You
Right.
can't make her Jack.
What do I do if Jill involves me in private? Then I can help.
How are you involved? In what way?
Do you have threesomes with Jill and Jack?
Jill lets me know personal information
Right.
about Jack.
About Jack.
Yeah. Now, do I add my 2 cents or I just let
Yeah, sometimes.
Jill?
I think that you should always be honest with your friends. Of course, why not?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
always. And if your friends get mad about like honesty, then
Right.
I don't know. That's a little bit weird, no?
It depends. I think people get
I mean, not if you're
defensive.
trying to be mean, but if you're just like stating a fact, I don't think that's a big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
By
You
the
know.
way, I see
Are you telling your friend the truth, Keith?
in private, yes.
Jill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope Jill feels better.
In public, I have to say her name is Jill.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw you on Instagram.
Yeah,
You were celebrating your boyfriend's birthday.
I was. Yeah.
You guys went to a burger place.
Oh my God, so good.
But
A fancy burger place?
No, not a fancy burger place, but a good burger place. So it's right on McDougal. It's called JG Mellon. It's just a bar, but
Okay.
apparently they have like the best burgers.
I'm gonna try it.
So good,
okay.
so good.
But
I've had a problem. I've had a digestive issue where I haven't been digesting my food. So I was on like a semi-liquid diet for the last almost 8 weeks now.
you know has this problem too.
Jill has that problem.
Jill has this problem.
It's stressful.
It's stress going
Yeah,
on in her life.
It's stress.
I think.
It's stress. So he got a burger
Okay.
and I got a burger.
Okay. But you can't eat it.
No,
What do you do?
I licked it.
I love that.
What temperature do you get it done?
I got it rare.
It better be
I
rare.
got it rare.
Imagine
I was like, I
it's
want
well
to taste the
done.
blood.
She just squeezes it into her mouth.
I can have a liquid diet.
Does the waiter ask if you're okay? No.
It's like a bar. No one even knows that you're there.
and it's
fine.
New York. Lick your
Yeah,
burger.
they're like, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I had
Oh.
like a bit, like the bite that a mouse would take out of the burger,
Right.
and I just like licked the.
I had the same issues, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, I woke up at 4 in the morning, pretty much every morning with such a bad stomach
Yeah.
ache that I constantly thought of calling an ambulance, but I would smoke and go in the shower. For some reason, the shower really helped. And then I
Right.
looked it up, and it turns out the shower really helps for a lot of people when it comes to those stomach issues. I pooped in a cup for a doctor.
Oh wow!
I looked up everything. They were like, you're fine.
Did the doctor watch you poop in the cup?
No, I had to do it at home and then transport it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Same.
Isn't that gross? One time I missed.
It
I'm like,
took
oh, I have to
me-
wait till the next shit now.
It took me a full month to get the courage.
I get that. It took me like a week or two.
to really do the test because you had to smear it on a piece of thing.
Oh, I didn't have to do that.
Oh yeah, no, it was like you had to do like arts and crafts with it. And I put it in like 5 different bags. I was like, I'm gonna put the bag in a bag, and then I'll just put a bag in the bag, and then just put the bag in the bag.
Yeah, but
and
you
then,
have a car. I rode the train with that literal shit.
literally.
I went right on the train.
I called the lab before I got there, and I told them who I was and what I was coming there for, and I made them promise me they weren't going to open the bag in front of me because it's like an office, and
that
people are
is
waiting
weird.
there.
When I went to the office, so you think ahead. I don't. I'm just like, well, if I'm going to the office,
Here's
I'm
the
just going to give the shit to someone. Someone's going to know what to
Right.
do with my shit. So I come in there, and then I realize I don't know where to go.
Right, and
I
what-
have a bag of shit.
Exactly. And what do you say? Like feces?
Where's the feces line?
Right. And they were like, no. So I planned it out with them on the phone. They were like, what you're going to do is you're going to tell them your name, and they're going to know why you're there.
Oh.
And they're going to tell you to go into the bathroom and leave it on a ledge.
Ew.
Yeah. And I did. And it was like the bag in the bag, the bag in the bag, and that bag was in a bag, and that bag was in a bag. And
Russian bag.
it was Russian shit bag.
It's so weird, but nothing helped. They looked through my shit and
Yeah.
nothing was there.
Well, that's a good thing, though.
No, it's not, because then you don't get fixed. and
Right.
I
But
get-
you don't want, so they were testing me for Crohn's disease and colitis. And I'm glad that I don't have
that's
that.
true. Well, want to hear what happened? What
I do.
How I fixed it?
I got
I
a
do.
divorce.
Well, honestly, that was very helpful.
Right.
Like, no joke. But it was happening while we were still together. And it fixed it a little before we broke up. I looked at the internet.
Yeah.
This is going to sound really gross.
Okay.
Raw garlic, raw honey, and ginger if you want, but raw garlic, raw honey in the morning, first thing, empty stomach, within the first hour of waking up. Just down 1 spoon of honey. I put the raw garlic in there so
Right.
it could mask it, swallow it right up. Less than a week. It almost helped right away.
Oh, wow.
But less than a week, I was fine.
Wow.
I've been fine.
The funniest thing is garlic is a lot of what makes me sick.
Oh, you have real issues.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can't be saved. And you're still going through this.
No, I'm going through it a little bit. I'm eating like tiny bits here and there, but really,
and an alkaline diet instead of an acidic diet.
well, right now I'm on instant breakfast, vanilla instant breakfast, and
nice
I got
and
my
mild.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it so much. I hate that I love it so much. People are like, "That's awful," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's also delicious."
Is it like oatmeal or is it a
No.
shake?
It's a shake.
Okay.
It tastes like melted vanilla ice cream from Carvel.
Okay.
How does
Like a Slim Fast.
Yeah, exactly, which I also love.
Yeah, I used to like the chocolate one.
Uh-huh.
Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay. Then
Just in general. Is that the poll?
48%. Wrong. Sorry, Keith. I didn't mean to do that.
oh, good. I find it odd, even if it's my birthday.
Yeah.
We were dating. It's my
Sure.
birthday, and I'm having a hamburger, and I'm just watching you lick your burger. I would go, you know what? Let's get shakes together.
Oh, no. I wanted to go. I wanted to experience this burger. I wanted to smell it. I wanted to be there with the burger.
Okay.
Also,
I
it's-
chose to.
It's his burger. It's sorry, it's
Yeah.
his birthday.
Yeah,
Doesn't
no, no.
matter. So
No, I wanted to.
Can I
Watch me eat
slap
a
you?
burger on my birthday.
That's what you want, you freak.
I brought it home and I ended
I
up
want
eating.
you to watch me eat a burger
I
on
wanted
my
to.
birthday.
Can I tell you something?
Chemda tries to make everything make sense.
No,
no
I
one's
don't-
ever wrong. I would not sit across from
That's
the
what-
love
she's
of
my
my
lawyer.
life and go, I'm going to eat a burger. It's
but
my
I wanted
birthday.
to. Like when people would eat pizza, I'd be like, they'd be like, "Oh, I smell like pizza. I don't want." I'm like, "Come closer to me."
I would like you to know that whoever I date, if it's my birthday and if
Yeah.
you're like having a hamburger and you're on an all liquid diet for weeks on end,
Yeah, but I ate the
I'm
hamburger.
having a burger.
Yeah, and I also
You can't watch me eat a burger. You've never sat down with someone and you're not eating and they're eating. I
of
don't give a
course,
shit.
but I also eventually ate the burger.
Hold on. Okay. Nicest
food.
person you've ever met.
This is
Chemda.
still nice.
All of a sudden is making up a whole personality where, fuck you, I can eat a burger and it wouldn't bother me at all because what? You have digestive problems and it's my birthday. Chemda bends
But for
backwards
weeks,
for
I
people. This is
don't-
all made up. This
Oh,
isn't
my
true.
goodness.
This isn't true.
You think she's
You-
full of shit?
She's full of shit.
She's full of shit in a cup.
She has her disease again.
But I've been eating. I eat with people when they're not eating. It's not that big a deal. It's just food.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Also, I lost a lot of weight, so it's like the doctor wants me to do another endoscopy, and I'm
This
like,
whole room's full of bullshit.
and I'm like,
Oh,
can we
you're
wait?
the only real person in our line.
I just want to wait until I lose, a little bit more weight, and then we'll do the endoscopy. Let's not find out right now what's wrong. Let's just keep this going until I get to my goal.
No, Ken would just eat in front of people that can't eat. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're wrong on this one, Keith.
We got our poll.
Yeah.
Great.
Would you be comfortable eating in front of somebody that can't eat?
Yeah.
And it's your birthday.
It's been
It's your
how long
day.
have you not been able to eat?
8 weeks.
And she.
But I have, like I said, I
Then
ate.
have soup with her.
Why?
I've
Why
had
would it
soup.
make her happy for me? To
I
have
wanted to lick a
soup?
fucking burger. What is your problem?
Why is everything on your fucking
Why are you
time
judging
and
me?
weirdness? You're just such a
I'm gonna
judgy
block
fuck.
you from Instagram.
You don't believe me, even though you say
No,
I'm the
I
most
don't.
honest person.
I don't say honest, nicest. Right now, you're a fucking liar. Don't try to twist it around.
What's going on with you, Keith?
He's perfect. He and Apia. Enjoy your life.
Somebody can't eat, I would eat soup with them.
Oh,
I would eat soup too. I
great.
wanted to lick a fucking burger, and I took the burger home and I ate it in little tiny bites, and I loved it. And I want to get another one. Maybe I want to go for my birthday. What?
All right. Now everybody's happy. Good. Chemda got you a gift, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last time you were on the show,
Yeah. What happened?
you said that you have sex once a month,
Oh no.
and then and that you never masturbate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I got you a masturbation.
Oh my god. You got me a bullet?
Yeah,
Do I have to do it now?
I opened it only to
Is that odd?
Put it inside of your vagina.
to just try it out, so it's not poison.
Is that odd that it wasn't left in the case?
No, it's perfect. That's
put-
what I wanted. Oh my god, thank you so much.
I put batteries in it. I want you to
Oh my
feel
god,
it.
thank you so much.
Turn it.
Do you want me to use it right
Yeah.
now? That might actually boost the ratings. That might be a moment. I can win an award right now.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm into it.
Hold
I'll
on.
talk dirty to you if you want to masturbate
Hold
right
on.
now.
Chemda's
Oh wait, am I
so-
allowed to do that? Is that flirting? It's Tracey. That's not flirting. It's helping.
Is that flirting? Every guest we've ever had on for the last 10 months. Wow.
Oh,
Is that the highest?
yeah.
Isn't that nice?
I like it.
But it goes lower.
I'm going to put it in my butt.
Have your
It's on your cheek. Put it lower.
It's lower now.
Is your boyfriend ever jealous of vibrators or dildos or anything like that?
No.
I know people like that.
Okay, I also know a couple that the girl found porn on her boyfriend's phone.
Is this Jack and Jill?
No.
In real life, and was like, I'm going to break up with him.
Okay.
What?
And I was like, why?
Right.
And she's like, oh, he's cheating on me.
Okay.
I'm like, with who? She's like, the porn. I'm like, no.
Right.
No, that's not a person.
That's crazy.
That's
to me.
but there are a lot of people like that. I've spoken to some of my listeners about this, and they are like, no, that would be a deal breaker if my husband was watching porn or if I found porn. It's like,
what does that have anything to do with you? What if he goes to a restaurant with someone? Who gives a shit? They're not looking at you through the screen. That would be different.
they're not.
They could be.
What do you mean?
Sometimes I picture that, but
Right.
they're not. That's the thing. I add fantasy to my reality, but
No, but that's a
me.
real breakup cause. And there's women that feel like if men masturbate, it's like betraying them.
I heard of that too, and I think you should masturbate because otherwise you're just gonna come in 5 seconds every time we have sex. You're not gonna release this thing. You're gonna be uptight constantly.
Do you feel like masturbation's different than like sex? Do you feel like it's like separate? Because I feel like for guys it's like separate.
I think masturbation is different for everybody. I
Right.
think if you masturbate when someone else is in the room, that's different.
Right.
But
Like Keith, like you jerk off every morning?
Not only do I jerk off every morning, if it's my birthday, I'll eat a burger and jerk off in front of you in the restaurant. It's my birthday. What? We all got to jerk off all the
right.
time together?
so anyway, Tracy, are you gonna use that?
I'm going to use it.
Yeah. Have you used a vibrator before? No,
I had one years ago.
That's not good for audio.
Okay.
So.
No, I just wanted them to hear that I was doing it. I was using it. I had one years ago and I lost it.
Which one? And how do you lose a vibrator?
I'm going to tell you. It was like just like a small, like, regular vibrator that you got at Spencer's for $10.
Like a mini dick.
No, it looked like it had like 4 little bowls on the top. It looked like it was like a massager.
Okay.
You
like
know?
a mini one.
Yeah, like a tiny little mini one. And then you twist it and it goes on.
I had that one. That was like my first vibrator.
Yeah, like it's like I think it's probably called like my first vibrator.
I really think that because I went to the store and I was like, this is my first vibrator. And they're like, here's the one.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here you are. We have it saved for you. And I put it in a guy's butt. Like not all the way in, but like just too close for me to ever want to use it again.
Okay.
And then I threw it away.
Okay.
And then I was
So
like,
you
well,
lost it in someone's butt. Okay.
Sort of. I did not lose it in someone's
Before
butt.
that, did you use it on yourself?
Okay, so I usually feel like it's just so much going on.
What does that mean?
Like a vibrator is like so like overwhelming
Okay.
that I'm always like, I don't know, do I need to do this? This is so much stuff. Like it's even like my whole body's like I just turned that on and I had it in my hand and like I feel electric. I feel like I might have superpowers.
Yeah. So get that in your vagina.
Like I'm trying to throw a fireball.
bolts, right.
Yeah, and I'm not.
That's why I got you one with the wheel.
Thank you so much.
'Cause
So I
you
could put it on baby steps.
Yes. And then as you like, and put it, if it's too much, then put
Okay.
it out.
Do you put it inside?
No, that's
Okay.
just for clit. So
Okay.
if it's too much vibration, put it outside of your underwear first or outside
Okay.
of your
I
pants.
might have been doing it wrong.
It was on your cheek.
You might have just unlocked the code. I'm like, I don't like this. Everything inside me is itchy.
Definitely don't let it swallow.
Do you wonder if because Chemda can't have sex now, she's deliberately being celibate?
Right. For how much longer?
Like 2 more months. 50
Too long,
days.
2 long months.
Okay.
50 days. Now she's a feeder. Because she's been giving dildos and vibrators to everybody.
That's not true, Tracy. You're special.
Who else did you?
No,
Hold on.
I'm just kidding. But it is interesting.
I'm really excited about this.
Wow. Do you mind that every time you turn it on, it tells her phone?
No, it's fine. I'll text you every time I turn it on.
I would love that.
No, she is so horned up. Listen to
Oh
this.
my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Who isn't so horned up?
Right? Who isn't and who doesn't like hamburgers? So she has about 2 months to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what she says when I saw her today?
What'd she say?
Hey, I found a way to light myself on fire.
Oh, yeah.
So I go, what?
What?
And then she goes, yeah. And I go, what? Who? And she says, well,
When I say follow me on Instagram, you should. I'm going to light myself on fire.
she says she always loved fire. She's one of
Right.
these pyromaniacs that loves playing with fire, okay? So her and Xerxes found a way that stuntmen set themselves on fire, and she plans on doing this.
Your whole body?
No.
Or just her
that's
hand?
My hand.
And then you go like that with the
Yeah.
lighter?
Yeah.
No. You're talking about if you put the butane
Yeah.
in your hand
And then you go,
light it like a
yeah, like my
jerk-off.
uncle.
No.
Oh no, I'm
she's
gonna
using-
dip my hand into something and
Alcohol?
then butane and water or something. There's a combo.
There's a combo. So anyway,
You probably need to have sex.
right?
I'm just saying.
Once a month, and Tracy's not looking up gasoline
not looking
recipes. I think it's a water combo. Okay. Oh my goodness. She had a tumor. She has a broken leg. Let's start lighting ourselves on fire. You know what, Chemda? If you want the bet to be off, we can make it
And
off.
what happens if you light yourself on fire the wrong way and now you can't even get anywhere because your leg is broken?
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Xerxes will be there. He'll have to carry me.
Andrea said, are you going to do it outside of your house? Chemda goes, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I was joking.
I doubt it.
and then you know what else they're gonna do? They're gonna deep fry a turkey. That would be super fun.
We're being careful about it. I'm gonna put my hair up so it doesn't light on fire.
Are you being careful
But
about
she's also gonna put lots of hairspray in her hair
Right.
just to keep it nice for the video.
I'm going to be careful about
Yeah.
it. You know how you pay stuntmen extra? She's going to be careful about it. Oh, my God.
Stuntmen never get hurt either, so that's a good thing. You never hear any
Right,
stories about that, so that's good.
So anyway, follow me on Instagram.
Oh God, is this all a social media?
No,
Is this your campaign?
no, I
It's
wanna
working.
light myself on fire. I've always wanted to like sit in fire and like be able to touch fire and
You can't.
watch a whole building burn down. You know, shit like that.
I hope everyone dies. You know, things like that.
No, I don't want anyone to get hurt.
You know, like when families are inside, pets that.
Fires are amazing.
Do you watch This Is Us?
I did. There's like 3 stories going
Yeah.
on. The only one I was interested in was one of the brothers, and I don't remember. And like the sister,
She's a whiny bitch.
but the only timeline they give her, the only story they give her is that she's fat. Here's how
Yeah.
fat people deal with people who like them.
Yeah.
Still fat. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, that's not a story.
Well, she's not just fat. She's also kind of a cunt.
sure.
That's also her storyline. But their whole house burnt in a fire, and they were never the same. So
Was she just lighting her house on fire for fun because she wasn't getting laid?
she was like, "Oh my God, what was this combination again? This was gasoline and butane, or water and butane? It wasn't gasoline." Shit, I should have read that part.
Anyway, Xerxes' Instagram is pothead.nyc.
Yeah. So you know who's in charge of this with her? Pothead NYC.
Honestly, where's your mom and dad? Like, I don't under you. And when I say your, I mean you and Xerxes. Who's supervising you guys? Keith, you let them play by themselves?
You don't want that.
You let them go in the basement and close the door? Like, this is not okay.
I realized that it's not my job to save
no,
people.
it's literally your job.
I don't think so.
Oh my God. I would never let you guys close the door.
Nobody's listening to me.
I'd be like, you can play upstairs. You have to leave the door open. And if the door closes, he's going home.
In case we light each other on fire.
No, don't worry. We're just looking some stuff online.
We're not lighting each other on fire. We're just having
This is like a
sex.
South Park. This is a South Park episode. This is what this is.
She's a mess, right? Like little therapy, right?
I'll talk you through it.
Okay, cool.
She planned a speed dating date for
Ooh.
May 28th after the celibacy date, of course.
I bought my ticket
What's your celibacy date?
May 23rd.
Okay.
And then May 28th is...
You speed date.
Yeah, because I think it's really cool that my first time out the gate, I'm going to be on a date with 10 people. Let's just start
Okay.
big.
What, like, is there an angle of this speed dating?
Yeah, so first of all, Calvin Cato, he was on here. He hosts,
I
he
love
hosts
Calvin.
it. And then we're talking about it. And I'm like, you know what? It's 5 to 6 minutes with 10 people.
Okay.
And the way I see it is, and I hate to keep bringing this up and it's very negative, is I don't think I would like people who are at speed dating. I think they're probably like more normal people that I'm not.
Okay, but you're
But-
going to speed dating.
But yeah, and then right, and then I think that, but then I think probably the women are better than the men who go speed dating. But then again,
Not
I'm
necessarily.
like, who cares? I'm really gonna go with
it's
a good attitude.
honestly, I think that this is a total crapshoot.
yeah, but
It's a like there's no way to say like people that go speed dating. My friend Robbie went speed dating. He is super hot, eligible. He has a great job. He has his own house. Like, I mean, and he was like, "Oh, should I go speed dating? Because I feel like only losers go speed dating." I think that's how everyone feels.
well, that's what I'm gonna going like, what if there is another me or 10 me's or everybody's
Right.
a me, right?
So you're just looking for yourself.
I would love to marry me. When you ask me if I'll get married again, yes, to me again. But here's the thing. Let's say I hate everybody.
Yeah.
5 to 6 minutes of the
These are 10 guys, right?
yeah. First 5 to 6 minutes of hanging out with someone is so awkward and so crazy that now I'm going to be thrown into it 5 minutes with 10 people in a row. That's really good experience of like learning how to navigate. Like you just started a conversation. You have to be interesting within 5 minutes. You have to like maintain this thing that happens and you have to do it 10 times in a row. What an incredible challenge.
I think it's a great social experiment, if nothing else.
Yeah, and then I also have a podcast, so that'll be fun.
You should bring cards.
Like playing cards?
No.
I'm not that good at poker.
No, you should bring your business card and be like, if you like what you hear tonight, you could also listen to me at Keith and the Girl, KATG.com.
I'm going to be like, if you don't like what you hear, well, you'll hear it again on my podcast.
Because I'm going to talk shit about you.
Totally talking shit.
For one of our polls, we asked if there was a pill for men. Scientists are talking about this again, the anti-pregnancy pill. If men took it, would you, as a woman, trust that man to take it? 100% of our audience of women said no.
No.
Well, then I want to propose this, right? Because we have to house this baby, right? And so men have been trusting us forever. And if I was a guy, I don't know what I would do. So let's say you do have the penis and the sperm. And let's say you could get pregnant. Men, would you trust other men with the pill? Would you, Keith?
I would. I'm already trusting women.
I guess so.
What's the difference?
I don't even think that you should. I don't.
Well, now it's men because we specifically are like, yeah, men are just going to be pieces of shit about it.
Women aren't on top of it anyway, and I still trust the next woman that says they're going to take it. Every relationship I've been in, if they started the pill with me, I'd say, like, you know what? We'll take it at noon together. It'll be fun. They agree with that until guess what? They don't have one right on it. They go, they'll get it later. And if I go, okay, I'll come and watch you. You don't think that's going to turn into something weird? Something you just got to let go. Like, okay, I bet you'll take it.
Yeah, I also think, we forget that when a partner is on the pill, you probably locked up the relationship and have a rapport.
Right.
Like you're not like, oh, you're on the pill and we're just...
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you.
Right.
I just blow a load, right?
Right.
Yeah,
but I think some guys do trust that.
Well, guys are going to trust anything, right? The woman goes, I'm on the pill probably. Let's do it.
Right.
You probably won't get pregnant, right? Cool. I'm going to blow a load on you. What's a condom?
Yeah, I think if a guy trusts a woman, then the guy's going to trust the guy.
I mean, if you're trusting someone not to, if you, like you said, if you're in, you shouldn't be not using condoms with like randos.
Yeah.
Like the pill is just birth control. It's not STD protection.
I mean, that would be great. I would take 2 pills if one was for STDs and one was for
Oh, totally.
pregnancy.
But it's not.
And then
So it's
and then I would raw dog, right? What else is there to be afraid of?
yeah. I mean,
No STDs, no pregnancies? Wouldn't you guys
yeah.
just go raw? What else is a condom for?
Yeah, that's it. But
Yeah.
I would be scared like until you're in a relationship long enough for you to have like a conversation like, hey, I need you, like if we're not going to use condoms anymore, I'm on birth control. I need you to go get tested. I'm going to go get tested and let's see what goes on. And then we make the decision. But it can't be like, okay, well, this has been a fun week. Let's high five and spit in your hands and you shake hands and you're like, don't give me AIDS. Okay, cool. Cool.
By the way, speaking of April 14th, Archimedes Screw is saying these games sound so good that it's going to be a bloodbath. People are getting heated. You've heard these guests on our show. They take it seriously.
Yeah, this is all, because it's a game show, everyone's getting to compete.
I had so much fun last year.
You were great.
Oh my God, thank you. I am not competitive.
Really?
I'm really not. No, I have fun with it. Like I don't get mad when I lose. That's what I mean by not competitive. I love playing the game, but then like if I lose, it's cool.
Marie, the Hot Mess and Unofficial Experts, they almost punched each other.
Yes, yeah, I don't care.
That was a brawl.
I was happy with whoever won. I just like playing the game.
Yeah, and this time, who did we link her up with?
Tracy is going to be...
with Billy.
Well, first you're going to be doing silent trailers with Calvin Cato.
Yes.
Okay.
My boo.
That's going to be exciting.
How do you think you'll do on that?
Silent trailers? I mean, honestly, you just sunk Calvin. Like, you guys don't really like him that much.
Well, here, you guys are going to get to pick which category.
It's not going to matter.
It could be home video of you. And me and Christian will know it first.
What are the last 5 podcasts you were on? I don't know.
And then you can't say that with Billy Procida.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm gonna have to meet up with Billy. We're gonna have to practice. I feel like we need a little bit of like that when you look at someone and you have like the eye. Yeah, we're gonna need a little eye fucking going on.
It's true because you guys are the only one. You are at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
you guys are the only ones who are not podcast hosts together.
Sure.
And I do believe when you're a host together. The other day, Keith, what did you ask me? He said something like, what was the place that I went to and it was like down the stairs, and I was like, oh, such and such. And Bianca was here and she's like, okay.
Remember when I went downstairs that time? You and Xerxes were trying to light yourself on fire.
It's not something you soon forget. But you and Billy, you might have something together because he has that horse show, right?
The Man Whore, yes.
Yeah.
The Man Whore podcast.
And then you have your horse show.
Teen Mom
Chat.
Pregnancy.
Right, so you both
No,
watch.
I enjoy Billy immensely. So I think that we're just going to have to do a little eye contact exercises, and we're going to be good.
All right.
Who are we going against? We're going up against Hot Mess.
With Silent Trailers, you're going against myself and Christian Finnegan.
Listen, Silent Trailers doesn't matter. You guys won. Okay,
All
next.
right, thank you. You can't say that. You'll be going against different podcasts.
Hot Mess, Good Dad and the Ugly.
Okay.
Narcissistas.
Okay. See, I feel like we can beat men because I feel like men are not in tune with each other.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like men are not like if you said to Billy like what did I went downstairs, he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like
Right.
Actually, you know what's funny is Keith and I usually do one round up front just so you see what it's like. So you could see like Keith and I doing it. And when I give it, like Keith gets mad at me. Did you see him last year?
Yeah,
he
of course.
He just starts getting mad at me for all the hints. He's
typical man.
Yeah, he's like, that's not the superpower that Superman has. So I don't know why you even bring that up. I'm like, okay.
Just you have to know what I mean. That's it. You have to know what I mean. I think that last year I did it with Gabrielle, and I said to her, when you come to my house, there's arugula on this all the time in the place where you sit. And she was like, tablecloth. And it's like, you just kind of have to just listen.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Keith, and you don't listen. Like, men don't listen. They're looking for the technical answer. And it's like, just listen to what I'm saying. You know what I mean.
Boy, I just got in a trance just listening to you. He's
Right?
like, listen to me. And
Just
she's looking at
listen
you.
to me. Like, listen to what I meant. You know what I meant. Why are we being technical right now? Like, men are stubborn and pieces of shit.
it's really going to help you out with Billy.
No, Billy's cool.
Oh my goodness. Jill's a mess. You can go on Twitter and follow Trixie Tuzzini. I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Trixie Tuzzini, TrixieTuzzini.
I follow on Instagram, as you know.
Yeah.
I get the dirt. I get the scoop.
Twitter, same one.
Yeah. You can go to TraceyCarnazzo.com.
Yeah, for my upcoming show dates.
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that.
Done.
Yeah, I have a show every fourth Saturday of the month in Astoria, Queens at QED.
Okay.
9
Andrea
o'clock.
was just on it. She said it was
Yeah, she
packed.
was.
It was
We
a lot
sold
of fun.
it out. We had so much fun.
Oh, and don't forget, so a lot of people come from out of town or like New Yorkers are getting together. So people who are listeners of the show, they'll maybe get together for lunch before the show, and they're welcoming of everybody. Of course, we do have the launch party. You could meet there, but some people are meeting even before that. Follow hashtag KATG week. And then if you guys post where you'll be or post your pictures.
Right, okay, so do that.
We'll all be able to work together. And if you're excited that Tracy's on,
Oh my God, thank you.
Twitter at her, use hashtag KATG week. Let us know who you think is going to win. This is next week. Can you believe that?
I honestly can't wait.
Next week.
I've been following all of the Keith and the Girl fans because I've been chatting with everyone and I'm really excited. And honestly, if you can't find us, you just go to Keith's house.
I'll be there.
Like, if you feel lonely in New York City, you just say, Keith, move over. I'm going to lay in bed with you tonight because I'm at your house.
That works.
By the way, I have a chicken sandwich coming if you want to lick. Can you imagine? I'm not going to wait until you leave. All right.
I might want to lick.
I'm a good guy. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.